Elwood National Forge, with locations in Irvin, Warren, and Corry, has been a proud employer in Warren County for nearly 20 years and continues to be an active partner in the Warren County community. Elwood National Forge wants to wish the Eagles, Knights, and Dragons the best of luck on the court, in the pool, on the mat, and most importantly, in the classroom this season.
Hi, Chris Rossetti here from D9and10sports.com. I wanted to take a second to tell you about one of the best restaurants in all of Western Pennsylvania, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA. With indoor and outdoor dining, you can enjoy prime rib all weekend long, or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg is the place to be. As they like to say, you come for the food and you stay for the view. Reserve your table today at AlleghenyGrill.com. Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery, located at 2043 Pennsylvania Avenue East in Warren. We offer screen printing and embroidery on apparel, as well as graphic design, web design, photography, and custom frames, and specialize in youth fundraisers. We also offer photography services and custom frames. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyink.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy.
Are you looking for a great place to relax and enjoy the fresh mountain air of the Susquehannock State Forest in the Allegheny Mountains? Then the Potter County Campground is the place for you. Your outdoor adventure starts at the Potter County Campground with family and friends. The Potter County Campground can accommodate all your camping needs. Whether you camp in a tent, RV, or one of their camping cabins, they have a camping experience for you. Open year-round, the 44-acre Potter County Campground is located in the heart of Potter County, God's country. Check them out online at pottercountycamping.com. With locations in Shippenville and Tonesta, Tonesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tonesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tonestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
Shut up and sit down.
It is a Friday night in February, and we've got a District 10 Region 5 contest with major playoff implications here at the Joseph A. Massa Gymnasium at Warren Area High School. It is Oil City taking on Warren. Allegheny Grill High School basketball on D9and10sports.com. Welcome into the Freedom Investment Management pregame show. For all your financial needs, go to freedomwealthcoach.com. Brian Hagberg and Andy Close with you here in the Park Avenue Motor Car broadcast booth. If you have a fender bender, we can mend her at Park Avenue Motor Car. Give them a call, 814-726-9728. Our game stream brought to you by the Computer Guru of Leaper. Visit them online at thecomputerguru.net. And Andy, we have what we anticipate to be a really good matchup here tonight. These two teams went to overtime when they met a few weeks ago back in Oil City. Warren came out on top of that one, 62-59. And we're expecting another close one here tonight.
Yeah, that was actually a game Oil City led in the fourth quarter. Warren came back late, forced overtime, was able to win it in the extra session. But Brian, this Region 5 has been so good all season long. I think Oil City probably maybe a little ahead of schedule, still a relatively young team, just one senior. They've really played, the big boys, Fairview, Harbor Creek, Warren. I think people kind of expected to be good, but Oil City was that one team. You knew they were solid, but I'm not sure people expect them to be quite as good as they have been. Of course, they handed Fairview their only region loss of the season. And again, that overtime game down Oil City, that's what so many of these games in this region have been like this year, particularly at the top. I mean, these have been absolute wars. They've been battles. And to your point, I would expect another one again here tonight. There's no question about it.
Yeah, and, Oil City comes in on a hot streak. They won back-to-back games, beating Titusville and Fort LaBeouf after a tough loss to Harbor Creek. And as you mentioned, handed Fairview its only region loss of the season, a 5-point win back in late January. And they've scored over 60 points in each of their last 3 wins. So, like you talked about, a young team seems to be finding itself offensively as late.
Yeah, they are. And when this team is clicking on all cylinders, they're fun to watch. Inside, outside, you got Judias Johnson on the inside. Of course, he can also step out in that mid-range game as well. Their guards are very solid. Yeah, Cam Van Warmer, those guys, really playing some good basketball right now. And Warren coming in off a couple of losses. They were to Harbor Creek and Fairview. Harbor Creek with a split with Fairview. That was a tie game late. That was a 2-point game late. Fairview, I think, went on a 10-0 run to close that game. The final 2 minutes of that game. I think Fairview, depending on who you talk to, might be the favorite heading into the Class 4A playoffs in District 10. But as we found out throughout the course of this season, 4A is very good. It's very balanced. It's as competitive as I can remember it in a while. You've got a lot of quality basketball teams here.
Yeah, like you said, Fairview likely the favorite, but definitely wide open. You look at the Region 5 standings, Fairview 10-1, Harbor Creek 9-2, Oil City and Warren both 8-3. So you've got 4 really solid basketball teams there from top to bottom, and they've all battled with each other throughout the season.
Yeah, and to that point, Corey's not a bad team. You look at their overall record, I think it's 13-6. They're in 5th place in this region. It tells you how good this region is. The top of this region is really, really good. Of course, you have Hickory down south, the defending district champion, came within a bucket of winning a state title, believe it or not. So that was probably not as good of a Hickory team as it was last year, but still, that's a great program. They're still a really good basketball team. So I know I'm not supposed to be looking ahead too far yet, but the playoffs are right around the corner, and you're going to see some entertaining matchups, kind of exactly like what we have here tonight.
All right, and talking about tonight's matchup, let's take a look now at what Oil City coach Bundy Fulmer had to say about tonight's game.
Coach, this was a game that went to overtime the first time. Expected another tight battle again tonight?
Yeah, absolutely. I told these guys it's going to be a dogfight. Every year we play Warren, it's always a good game, physical game, and I expect everything the same tonight.
Mm-hmm. What are the biggest keys for you guys tonight?
We got to take care of the ball. All right, take care of the ball offensively, work to get good shots. I thought late in the game down at our place that we didn't have good shot selection, and I think that's one of the keys. We got to make sure that we know where the shooters are at all times.
Mm-hmm. This region has been so tough, especially at the top with you guys and Warren, Harbor Creek, Fairview. As we inch towards the end of the regular season, towards the playoffs, how do you feel like this region has prepared you?
Oh, it's definitely prepared us. Night in, night out, it's a battle, and we've grown. Beginning of the year, I told the kids I wasn't sure what was going to happen, where we were when we first started, but I think we definitely have grown with some good, close games, and that's made us better here in the long run.
All right, Coach. Well, thanks. Good luck tonight.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it.
Again, that was Oil City coach Bundy Fulmer talking about tonight's game. And Andy, we talked a little bit about the first meeting between these two teams. Went down to the wire and then some, an overtime game down there. Judias Johnson had 26 points in that game. Jake Hornbeck with 10 and Van Warmer with 8. Johnson and Van Warmer both averaging over 12 points a game coming in. Hornbeck just a shade under 10. If Johnson has another performance like he did at home against this team, and he can get one of those guys, Hornbeck or Van Warmer, to get to, say 15, 16 points, that's the difference in a win or loss in that game.
Yeah, and again, this Oil City team is very, very balanced. They've, got a lot of guys who can fill it up, a lot of guys, depending on a given night, that can really step up. But to your point, and we'll hear from Warren coach Jeff Burdine here in just a minute, but he flat out said, hey, listen, we have to do a better job on Johnson. He was a handful the first time around. Of course, he's a handful for every team he plays. But no, that's going to be critical. He's a big, strong kid and got a great skill set. Really has developed. He's one of the best players in this region, bar none. And he's going to be a focal point for this Warren defense tonight.
And you talk about balanced scoring. In that first matchup, for Warren, it was JT Blum leading the way with 14 points, Parks Ordway 13, Tommy Nyquist 12, Owen Becker 12. That's about as balanced as you get, 4 guys in double figures. On the season, Ordway leads the Dragons just a shade under 14 points a game. Blum just under 11, Nyquist right at 10, and Becker just a tick under 9 points a game. One of the big things that's really helped the Dragons offensively is Tommy Nyquist over the last 4 games averaging 15 points.
Yeah, it was funny. I was actually having a conversation with an opposing coach right before Tommy kind of got on this little, hot streak offensively. And the thing with Tommy Nyquist, he's an old school point guard. I mean, he's a pass first type point guard, but he's incredibly skilled as well. Not only the ability to knock down outside shots, but the ability to drive it and get his own shots off the dribble. So anyway, what this coach was telling me is you can still be that old school traditional point guard and still hunt your own shot. And I think that's part of the maturation for Tommy Nyquist. I think people, myself included, forget he's only a sophomore because he's played so much basketball already. But we're really kind of seeing the evolution of his game, I think, here, in the second half of region play this season.
All right, you mentioned that conversation with Warren coach Jeff Burdine, and let's go to that right now.
Coach, this region has been a grind. It's been good all year, and you got another one against Oil City tonight.
Big one here at home. We got them down there in overtime, back and forth game. We're going to need to be physical tonight. The Johnson kid is a handful for us matchup-wise. I think he had 26 down there, so we're going to have our hands full with him again tonight. Try to mix things up a little bit different than when we had him the first time, and see if the result can be the same.
Mm-hmm. How do you defend the kid? He's not just big; he's physical too.
Yeah, well, and he's good away from the hoop, and he goes left or right, either way. He doesn't, he's not strictly, one way or the other. So it's going to be a tough matchup for us. And I told the kids, I told Cody, told Owen, Bryce, and Justice, you got to be ready to guard him. Mm-hmm. We know what he's going to do. We know what he's capable of. And we can't let him get off to a fast start, and that's what he did down there.
Your team, coming off that tough loss to Fairview, you were in it the whole way. How do you like the way your team's playing?
I think defensively we're getting better every time out, so I'm interested to see how we do tonight, because this one, first time through when we played them, we did not play well defensively. So I'm looking for a good improvement versus their personnel. I think we match up well, other than with the Johnson kid. I think we match up well with them tonight. So, but like I said, I have played a lot of younger kids against Fairview because our bigger kids couldn't guard their bigger kids because they play away from the hoop. Even though they're taller, they're guards. So I played a lot of younger kids, got them some minutes. So we'll see what we can do down the stretch with some different rotations and matchups.
All right, Coach. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Again, that was Warren coach Jeff Burdine talking about tonight's game. And a reminder that you are on the drive to the game, brought to you by Warren Tire Center. Visit them online, warrentirecenter.com. We're going to take a quick break and be back with more Freedom Investment Management Group pregame show for Allegheny Grove High School basketball on D910sports.com.
Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695.
And we're back here at Warren Area High School, getting set for tonight's District 10 Region 5 matchup between the homestanding Warren Dragons and the visiting Oil City Oilers. It is time to turn now to our players to watch, powered by the Olawine Financial Group. Visit them online at olawinefinancialgroup.com.
Yeah, for Oil City, we talked about, Judias Johnson, obviously, and they have a lot of different guys, depending on a given night, that can fill it up. One guy I'm looking at in particular is sophomore Ethan Knox. He's really come on the second half of this season. Of course, everyone knows about his prowess on the football field. Had an outstanding football season, but really just a solid all-around athlete and really developing as a basketball player as well. So I look for him to have a key impact on this game tonight. And then for Warren, a young man who I had a chance to talk to briefly before the game, Cody Vega. Not a lot in terms of scoring, but does a lot of little things. And I'll touch on that more in a second.
We are going to have our national anthem played now by Warren Area High School music director Marsha White. Again, Warren Area High School music director Marsha White with tonight's national anthem.
And yeah, just to touch on my point briefly before we got the anthem there, Cody Vega really does so many of those intangible things well, for the Dragons. Again, not necessarily a big time score, but really kind of gives this team an edge. I think every good team needs that, and Cody really provides that for the Dragons as the Oil City starters being introduced. Connor Highfield, number 1, junior. Ethan Knox, number 2, sophomore. Jake Hornbeck, number 3, junior. Number 15, junior Cam Van Warmer. And senior, number 42, Judias Johnson. So it's Highfield, Knox, Hornbeck, Van Warmer, and Johnson. Your starting 5 for the visiting Oil City Oilers here tonight. And here come the starting lineup for the homestanding Warren Dragons. Again, Oil City coming in with a record of 13-6 overall, 8-3 in Region 5. Warren 11-8 overall, 8-3 in Region 5. And Brian had a little headset issue, but I think he's back with me now.
Hopefully everybody can hear me still. Again, just a little technical issue with the old headset. Had to replace that one. And starters for Warren, number 10, Tommy Nyquist. Number 0, Parks Ordaway. Number 21, Owen Becker. Number 20, Cody Vega. And number 14, J.T. Blum. And that will do it for our Freedom Investment Management pregame show. Getting set to start the first quarter here tonight. Our first quarter brought to you by Icy Ink in Warren. For all your screen printing and embroidery needs, call Icy Ink at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy. And it will be Johnson coming to center to take on Becker for the opening tip.
And they shake hands, and we're ready to go.
All is up, and we are underway. Oil City controls the tip. Van Warmer with it. Gives off to Knox, and out to Johnson. Hornbeck to Knox. Up top to Highfield, over to Johnson for the jumper. Mid-range, just short. Rebound, knocked out of bounds.
And again, I know he came up short on that shot, but that's a shot the Dragons don't want to give Judias Johnson because he can knock that down.
Nyquist will bring it up for the Dragons. Vega in the corner, gives up to Blum. Skip pass over to Ordaway. No hesitation on the three, and he knocks it down. And I see a three-pointer for Parks Ordaway.
And conversely, on the other end, Oil City doesn't want to give up open corner threes to Parks Ordaway because he'll knock those down as well.
Knox with it now. Gets over to Johnson. Up top, Van Warmer gets the friendly roll. He knocks down the three-pointer to match
I wasn't sure if that was going to go down or not. But halfway down, came back out, and then back down again.
Ball goes out of bounds. Stays with the Dragons. And Vega inbounds to Nyquist. Over to Blum. Vega in the corner, nearly has it taken away by Johnson. Ordaway in the corner again. Van Warmer quickly out on him. Down low to Vega. He collects and puts it in.
A great pass and great, nice job by Vega to stick with it after fumbling it initially.
Highfield with it. Kicks out to Hornbeck. Over to Van Warmer, back to Hornbeck up top. Johnson a little trouble on the pass. But
don't think he was expecting it.
Dishes off to Knox. He puts it up. Can't get it to go. Blum on the rebound. Dragons back quickly, but Oil City just as quick defensively. And Becker's mid-range jumper, no good. Van Warmer on the rebound. Hornbeck inside to Johnson. Johnson turnaround. Doesn't get it to fall, but picks up the foul.
Yep, and Johnson got good position on the block there that time. And when he does that, he's a very difficult matchup.
Johnson to the line for a pair of Ty Nesta Builders free throws. Can't get the first to fall. Hits the second. Dragons with a 1-point lead here, early first quarter. Brought to you again by Icy Ink. Blum with it, gives off to Nyquist. Back to Blum. Vega in the corner inside to Becker. And he gets the charge and the foul, or the block and the foul.
Bundy Fulmer is not too happy about that one. I think maybe a little generous.
Long delay on the call too.
Yep, I thought it might have been on the floor. Is my reasoning for that.
Becker to the line. Puts it up and in. Van Warmer with it. He drives. He puts it up, draws the foul, and he'll go to the line. So a lot of early free throws in this one.
We're going to get Becker for that one.
First shot from Van Warmer rattles through. And he gets the second. 2-point lead now for the Dragons. 8-6. Again, Icy Ink first quarter. Ordaway hits his second three-pointer of the quarter.
And that's a good sign for Warren. Parks Ordaway heating up here early. One of the best shooters in District 10.
Van Warmer out to Highfield. Tried to get it inside to Hornbeck, and Nyquist takes it away, gets it up to Becker. He lays it up and in.
Beautiful pass.
Van Warmer out to Johnson. And Johnson draws a foul. Looks like this Potter County Family Campground foul is going to go against Cody Vega.
And that's two quick ones on Cody Vega.
And we are going to see Brady Burdine in for Vega here.
Brady Burdine and Braylon Barnes, two sophomores, played a lot of minutes in that Fairview game.
Quick inbound to Johnson is blocked away by Blum. Knox there on the rebound and puts it home.
Yeah, great job by Knox there. No weak side box out for the Dragons. Knox able to take advantage.
Blum over to Burdine, back to Blum. Draws a double team. Swings over quickly. Ordaway for three again.
Look out.
His third of the quarter. 3 Icy Ink 3-pointers for Parks Ordaway in the Icy Ink first quarter. Van Warmer, he puts it home.
So back and forth we go.
Burdine and Blum play catch. Now to Nyquist. Tries to go baseline. Johnson there to cut him off.
Yeah, good defense there by Johnson.
Turnaround jumper from Becker is good.
This is a great sign for Warren because Becker has struggled the last couple games offensively. So quick start here for Becker.
Van Warmer over to Knox. Hornbeck, Van Warmer again. Burdine cuts off the lane there. Swings over to Knox. Up top to Highfield. Highfield, little floater. Can't get it to go.
Didn't get to go, but that was a great blow by there by Highfield.
Knocked out of bounds by the Oilers, who are going to make a substitution here. That's number 21, Saeed Donald checking in. Gives Highfield a rest. Burdine will bring it up the floor for the Dragons. Tried to get it inside to Becker, but Hornbeck got a foot on it. Blum and Burdine play catch to Nyquist. Back to Burdine. Drives. Puts it up, can't get it to roll. And Donald comes away with the rebound. Van Wormer kicks out to Hornbeck. To Johnson. He drives. His layup is no good.
That was
Too high off the glass.
Yep, that was a good job there by JT Plum. Didn't block the shot, but altered the shot.
Plum has it now, gets off to Ordaway. Nyquist in the corner inside to Becker. Gets Donald up. Gets the shot away, but can't get it to fall. Oilers coming back quickly, but Hornbeck lost it right to Nyquist, up to Ordaway, who lays it up and in.
Yeah, Bundy Fulmer's going to get a timeout here.
32nd Olawine Financial Group timeout for the Oilers. Take a timeout to make sure you stay on course to reach your goals with the Olawine Financial Group. Also want to say thank you to Warren General Hospital. Exceptional care, exceptionally close. Oil Country Crates, your products, our protection. Custom-made crates for shipping and beyond. OilCountryCrates.com. And the Oil City Area Education Association. Big thank you to all of them for helping sponsor tonight's broadcast.
Absolutely. And boy, what an offensive start here, particularly for the Dragon. Parks Ordaway with 2:55 to go in the first quarter, already in double figures with 11 points, including 3 threes.
Certainly the exact kind of start the Dragons want. They have a 10-point lead here. 2:55 to go in the Icy Ink first quarter.
I think that was a good timeout from Bundy Fulmer, just getting his guys to relax a little bit. Still very early.
And Van Wormer will bring it up. He's over to Knox. Outside to Johnson. Johnson, little jumper, no good, but draws a foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
And again, Johnson showing you his versatility there. Again, taking it off the bounce that time, able to draw the foul and get to the free throw line.
And the first shot from Johnson is in. As we see number 23, Bryce Blair, check in for the Dragons. And Highfield back in for the Oilers. And Johnson hits both. Cuts the deficit to 8 here with 2.5 minutes to go. For Diamond Plum. Playing a little catch up top. Dish off now to Nyquist. He's going to drive. Kicks out to Burdine for 3. Too strong, and Johnson there for the rebound. Johnson dishes out to Highfield. Can't get the 3 to fall, but Knox is there for the rebound.
Yeah, and that's
no good, but he picks up the foul.
That's the second time Ethan Knox has got an offensive rebound. The first one he got the putback. This time he's going to the free throw line.
Pair of time Nesta Builders free throws coming up for Ethan Knox. Looks like number 2, Braylon Barnes, getting set to check in for Warren. Knox a little too strong on the first. And Barnes coming in for Burdine as we see Van Wormer come back in. Gives Hornbeck a breather. Second shot from Knox. Rattles out. Blair there to rebound it. And Nyquist will bring it up. Gets off to Blum. Dishes to Ordaway. And Highfield all over Ordaway outside the 3-point line. Nyquist with it now. He's going to drive and draw the foul on the floor. So not a shooting foul here for Nyquist.
Yeah, but again, Tommy Nyquist just with that dribble, he's so hard to stay in front of as a defender.
Just under 2 minutes to go, first quarter. Brought to you again by Icy Ink. Ordaway goes off to Blair. Back to Ordaway. What do you think of this matchup, Andy, with Johnson guarding Ordaway here? Is Ordaway trying to move past?
Well, it's interesting. Ordaway tried to take him off the dribble there. Johnson did a great job there.
Ordaway with it again. Little pull-up jumper. Can't get it to go. Donald there on the rebound. Van Wormer to Donald to Highfield. Inside to Donald. Kicks it back out to Van Wormer. He'll fire a 3. No good. Donald comes flying in for the rebound. Kicks it out to Johnson, who's going to drive. Put it up. Blocked away by Blum. Right to Nyquist. He goes up and can't get it to go, but Barnes is there for the rebound. And Blum is called for the charge. Good take there by Johnson.
Yep, and a good job defensively there. But Oil City Warren had a 2-on-1, unable to convert there.
Some substitutions. We see number 11, Justin Rich for Warren. Number 10, Will McMahon for Oil City. And they're cleaning up the sweat from Johnson's take there. Looking for a towel. It just tells you how hard these guys are playing already in the first quarter.
Yeah, and again, Oil City, how they've been able to get some of their offense here early in the ballgame. Second chance opportunities. Johnson an offensive rebound, Knox a pair of offensive rebounds. So something to watch as this game moves along.
In our first quarter, brought to you by Icy Ink and Warren. For all your screen printing and embroidery needs, call Icy Ink at 814-688-0034. Van Warmer, less than a minute to go here. Highfield a little trouble with it. Rich all over him. Gets it out to McMahon. Up top to Hornbeck. Back to Highfield. And he draws a foul on Rich.
That's a little hand check there on Justin Rich. Be his first.
But already, Oilers in the bonus. As we'll see Highfield to the line for the 1-and-1. It's a big advantage here for Oil City. Going to play the entire second quarter in the bonus. Highfield can't connect on the front end. Warren comes away with the rebound as we approach 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. Nyquist, pull-up jumper. Can't get it to go. Hornbeck with the rebound. Finds Highfield inside, gets around Blair, and draws the foul.
Yeah, great look. Good cut, great look. Again, Oilers finding themselves in a familiar position here in the first quarter, back at the free throw line.
It will be Highfield again. This time he's getting two. And the first shot just rattles out.
They haven't been able to take advantage so far. Not shooting a particularly high percentage.
Second shot from Highfield falls. Nyquist will bring it up here. Final 20 seconds of the first quarter. It's over to Barnes. Out to Blum. And back to Nyquist. Blair up top to Rich. Rich gets to Blum. Inside to Blair, back out to Rich. Foot on the line, so long two, but Rich knocks it down at the buzzer. And that was a two-pointer. Rich's foot was clearly on the line, but he gets the shot to fall. So after one quarter of play here, it is Warren 22, Oil City 13. This is Allegheny Grill High School basketball on D9and10sports.com.
Throughout West Central Pennsylvania, people are losing their glasses. Well, they haven't really lost them. They just don't need them anymore. Thanks to the amazing LASIK surgeons at Laurel Eye Clinic. Call Laurel Eye Clinic and schedule your free consultation.
Have a fender bender? We can mender at Park Avenue Motor Car. Bring your vehicle to Ron and the crew at Park Avenue Motor Car, 7 South Carver Street in Warren, or call 814-726-9728. Park Avenue Motor Car, proudly serving Warren County for 30 years.
And welcome back in here to Warren Area High School. Getting set to start our second quarter in this District 10 Region 5 matchup between the homestanding Warren Dragons and the visiting Oil City Oilers. Warren leading Oil City 22-13 after one. Our second quarter tonight is brought to you by Hunter Station Golf Club. Golf season is just around the corner, and Hunter Station Golf Club in Tyness has covered with the season pass. Call 814-755-4558 to buy a season pass today and ask about their play and stay packages, which they are taking reservations for now. Hunter Station Golf Club, located 3 miles south of Tynesta. Inside, Barnes wide open and lays it in.
Yep, great look there.
Van Warmer back quickly for the Oilers. Gives off to Knox and outside to Hornbeck. Back to Van Warmer. Thought about the three, but Barnes closed quickly. Highfield with it now. Hornbeck inside to Johnson. And Johnson's going to get called for the charge.
Yep, again, they lowered his shoulder there, and they're typically going to get you for that when you do that.
The Dragons will take over. Leading by 11 here, 24-13. Blum gives off to Barnes, over to Ordaway. Nyquist inside to Blair. He lays it up but can't get it to go.
A beautiful look nonetheless from Nyquist.
Johnson with it now. He's going to drive. Little floater is good.
Judaius Johnson. I am so impressed with his game. So versatile.
Nyquist surveys, gives off to Ordaway. Oilers much more cognizant of when Parks Ordaway has the ball, especially behind the three-point line. Blair, 15-footer off the back of the rim, knocks on the rebound. Hornbeck brings it up quickly, tries to split the defense, and Nyquist had his hand on the ball the whole way. Now up to Ordaway, stops and pops. And misses, but Blair's there, and it's stripped away by Johnson. Hornbeck to Van Warmer, again thought about the three. Barnes made him think twice. Johnson jumper is good.
So Judaius Johnson starting to heat up here for Oil City, pair of early field goals here in the second quarter.
Nyquist off to Ordaway. Gives it inside to Blair. Blair's jumper's no good. Rebound controlled by Knox. Highfield out to Van Warmer. Over to Knox. Inside to Highfield. And Ordaway looked like he got a piece of that one. And Blair can't control the rebound that time. Van Warmer's shot was blocked and out of bounds by Blum.
See Rich, Becker, and Burdine checking back in for the Dragons, replacing Blum, Barnes, and Blair.
Hornbeck to trigger the inbound, gets it into Johnson. Highfield in the corner, back out to Van Warmer. Poked away, but right to Highfield. And that pass going to go off Knox's fingertips and out of bounds. Dragons will inbound on their own end here. And we're going to see Donald check in for Hornbeck.
And Owen Becker stepped over the line.
Was looking for Burdine and then saw somebody coming into the lane, tried to stop himself and just stepped on the line. So now Oil City will get it back. It'll be Van Warmer with it. Gives off to Highfield. And back to Van Warmer. Inside to Johnson, quickly double teamed. Gets it back out to Van Warmer, over to Knox. Knox drives, dishes off to Donald,
nice
and he puts
pass.
it up and in. You too can see the court well when you head to the Laurel Eye Clinic. Laurel Eye Clinic, a better vision for you. Ordaway, deep three. Knocks it down, his fourth of the game.
Boy, you can't leave him open even for a second. He does not need much room to get that shot off.
Van Warmer now. He drives, it's poked away, but foul is called.
They're going to get Rich for a reach in there. If that's the case, it'll be his second.
And again, Oilers are in the bonus.
I think they're in the double bonus now, aren't they?
That is 9.
Okay, so next one.
So the next one will put them in the double. But still, we haven't reached the halfway point of the second quarter. And next foul, the Oilers will be shooting 2 the rest of the half. Van Warmer to the line. Can't get the first one to go. Becker on the rebound. Burdine up quickly. Finds Rich. Kicks it back out to Nyquist. Thought about the three. Instead drives. Dishes off to Becker for the jumper. Off the rim. Right to Johnson. Hornbeck. Kicks out to Van Warmer for 3. In and out. Nyquist right there for the rebound. Hornbeck came out, tried to swipe it away from Nyquist. Nifty move there from the sophomore. They can get by it, and Becker puts it up And the foul.
Yeah, nice feed there, too, from Justin Rich.
Becker to the line, looking for the traditional three-point play. As you see McMahon and Blum coming back in. One shot here for Becker. And he gets it to go.
Now Becker now into double figures with 10 points.
Hornbecker with it now for the Oilers. This is off to Johnson. Johnson jumper. Off the rim. Nyquist there for the rebound. Gets it up quickly to Ordaway. Stops. Puts it off the glass and in. Might have got away with a little stutter step on the back foot there.
Just a little.
Donald with it now. And it's poked away by Nyquist. Nyquist going to take it coast to coast and put it in.
First 2 points of the game for Tommy Nyquist. This is quite the run the Dragons are on now.
McMahon for three.
And they needed that one bad. Yep.
And the timeout is called. That's a full timeout. We're going to take it with them. This is Allegheny Grill High School basketball on D910sports.com.
Shut up and sit down.
Back here at the Joseph A. Massey Gymnasium at Warren Area High School. Brian Hagberg and Andy Close with you in the Park Avenue Motor Car broadcast booth. If you have a fender bender, we can mend her at Park Avenue Motor Car. Call 814-726-9728. Again, our second quarter tonight brought to you by Hunter Station Golf Club. Give them a call at 814-755-4558 to buy a season pass and ask about their play and stay packages, which they are taking reservations for now. Hunter Station Golf Club, located 3 miles south of Tionesta. Just over 3 minutes to go in the first half. Warren with a 34-22 lead over visiting Oil City in a big District 10 Region 5 matchup.
Yeah, but again, these two teams both coming in at 8-3 in the region.
Nyquist gives off to Blum. Out to Becker. Back to Nyquist. He goes inside to Blum. Back out to Becker. Long two is short, but Blum's there for the rebound to Ordaway for three. His fifth of the game.
That was just bad luck for Oil City. Blum getting a nice job to get the offensive rebound. Ordaway standing wide open in the corner.
5 first half three-pointers from Parks Ordaway. As the ball goes out of bounds, off the Dragons will stay with the Oilers.
Yeah, Parks Ordaway already with 19 points.
Johnson with it. Gives off to McMahon, and Rich a little too aggressive on that defensively.
Yep, and this will be 2 free throws as the Oilers are in the double bonus.
So McMahon to the line for a pair of Tionesta Builders free throws. Rich picks up the Potter County Family Campground foul. First shot from McMahon falls in.
McMahon, a freshman, playing big minutes for this Oil City team. Again, this is a young Oil City team. Johnson, the only senior.
And officials having a discussion.
We checking who the foul's on or how many fouls. The foul is on Rich.
Looks like they're checking whether that was perhaps the 10th team foul or not.
Oh, okay.
As they have now put it on the scoreboard as a 10th team foul. In this instance, I mean, obviously wouldn't matter either way. He may have made the shot. And hits the second. And we're going to get some substitutions here. Barnes and number 44, Justice Green, checking in for the Dragons. As Van Wormer and Donald will come in for the Oilers. And Blum gets it in to Nyquist. As we took under 3 minutes to go here. Nyquist with it, gives off to Ordaway. Barnes to Nyquist. Thought about the three. He drives instead, dishes off to Green, puts it up just a tad too strong. Johnson was there to alter it, and Johnson's going to try to go coast to coast. Instead, kicks it out. Van Wormer can't knock down the three, but Donald's there for the rebound, and Blum's there for the block.
Blum's second block of the game. The ball go to Warren, but alert play there to kick that ball back out.
Nyquist will bring it up. Trying to dish off to Barnes, and Van Wormer and Knox take it away, and Van Wormer goes up. Can't get the shot to fall, but he'll go to the line for two.
Again, a rare mistake from Tommy Nyquist there.
On solid defenses, both Van Wormer and Knox were able to just converge on the pass. And Van Wormer hits the first. And this is really, Andy, where Oil City can pull themselves right back into this game as Burdine comes back in for Barnes. Take advantage of this Blum's free throw opportunity here. As Van Wormer goes 1 for 2. And we take under 2 minutes to play in the Hunter Station Golf Club second quarter. Ordaway. And it's stolen away by Knox. And Blum there is going to get the foul this time. Knox gets the bucket and one.
Big time play from Ethan Knox. Just did a great job anticipating that Ordaway pass, and he was off to the races. Great finish, too, over Blum.
And Barnes coming in for Blum. Knox looking to finish the three-point play. Little too strong on the free throw, but Johnson there on the rebound. Gives inside to Donald. Right back to Johnson. This is out to Knox.
Thought Johnson might have had a lane to drive there.
Hornbeck jumper. Can't get it to go. Donald there for the rebound. This time it's Burdine on the block.
But again, another offensive rebound for Oil City.
Inbound to Donald, to Knox.
Yep, Brady Burdine just a little overzealous there.
And Knox will go back to the line for a pair. Again, a 10-point game. Just under 90 seconds to go as Knox misses the first. Oilers need to take advantage of these free throw opportunities.
Absolutely.
Rich checks back in for Burdine. Second shot from Knox upcoming. Can't get it to go, and Barnes is there for the rebound. And Nyquist will drive through traffic. No good, and Hornbeck on the board.
That was good defense there from Johnson.
Inside to Knox. To Johnson. Back to Hornbeck. Pull-up jumper. Too strong. Rebound saved by Nyquist right to Knox. And then Nyquist draws the charge.
Yeah, and Knox is wondering, what did I do? But Nyquist did a great job of reestablishing himself and getting position there, getting his feet set to take the charge.
Burdine and Becker coming in. Under a minute to play here first half. Nyquist gives off to Burdine. And back to Nyquist. Looks like Warren's maybe going to try to hold for a final shot here. Anyways, Knox comes out on him. Gives off to Burdine. And there it is. Oh, Burdine draws the block on Knox.
Yeah, I think that was the right call.
It looked like the ball had gone off Knox's knee. So Burdine would have been able to reestablish possession without the over and back.
As Highfield checking back in for Oil City.
Nyquist with it now. Final 30 seconds of the first half. Burdine dishes off to Ordaway. Van Wormer. Getting very close to that timeline there are the Dragons as Nyquist drives now, dishes out to Becker. And back to Nyquist. Under 10 to play. Nyquist, all kinds of moves, but can't open it up for a shot. Finds Barnes in the corner for three. Can't get it to go. And that is how the first half will end. It is Warren with a 10-point lead, 37-27 over Oil City. We'll be right back with the Potter County Family Campground halftime show. This is Allegheny Grove High School basketball on D910sports.com.
Elwood National Forge, with locations in Irvin, Warren, and Corry, has been a proud employer in Warren County for nearly 20 years and continues to be an active partner in the Warren County community. Elwood National Forge wants to wish the Eagles, Knights, and Dragons the best of luck on the court, in the pool, on the mat, and most importantly, in the classroom this season.
Hi, Chris Rossetti here from D910sports.com. I wanted to take a second to tell you about one of the best restaurants in all of Western Pennsylvania, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA. With indoor and outdoor dining, you can enjoy prime rib all weekend long, or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg is the place to be. As they like to say, you come for the food and you stay for the view. Reserve your table today at AlleghenyGrill.com. Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery, located at 2043 Pennsylvania Avenue East in Warren. We offer screen printing and embroidery on apparel, as well as graphic design, web design, photography, and custom frames, and specialize in youth fundraisers. We also offer photography services and custom frames. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyink.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy.
Are you looking for a great place to relax and enjoy the fresh mountain air of the Susquehannock State Forest in the Allegheny Mountains? Then the Potter County Campground is the place for you. Your outdoor adventure starts at the Potter County Campground with family and friends. The Potter County Campground can accommodate all your camping needs. Whether you camp in a tent, RV, or one of their camping cabins, they have a camping experience for you. Open year-round, the 44-acre Potter County Campground is located in the heart of Potter County, God's country. Check them out online at pottercountycamping.com. With locations in Chippenville and Tonesta, Tonesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tonesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tonestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
And we are here with the Potter County Family Campground halftime show. We're at the half. Warren leads visiting Oil City 37-27 in this District 10 Region 5 matchup. Major playoff implications on the line in this one. Brian Hagberg and Andy Close with you here. Camping in God's country, the Potter County Family Campground. Visit them online at pottercountycamping.com. And Andy, you know, we talked about how tight this ball game was when these two teams met in Oil City a few weeks ago. On the strength of a bunch of three-pointers from Parks Ordway, 5 to be exact. Dragons have been able to build a 10-point lead here. What's been the difference for them in this ballgame?
Shooting. I mean, no, they're getting and to Warren's credit, it starts with Tommy Nyquist at point guard, right? He only has 2 points, but he impacts the game in so many ways. And Parks Ordway is such a great shooter. He doesn't need a lot of room, as we've seen, you know, to get those shots off. And, you know, he's gotten some open looks and he's knocked them down. And, you know, again, you talk about, you know, when you're a premier shooter and you get open looks and you knock the first few down, I mean, the confidence is just sky high. You think every shot's going in. And pretty much every shot did go in for Parks Ordway in the first half.
Well, he's the type of shooter. I think he thinks every shot's going in regardless of what he's been doing up to that point. And then conversely, the Dragons defensively, Jedias Johnson went off for 26 points the first time these two teams met. He's been held under 10 here in the first half.
Yeah, he's been held under 10, has 7 points. But the reason Oil City, you know, it looked like it might get away from them there for a moment. The lead got up to 15 at 34-19. Oil City's been able to get to the free throw line a lot. Haven't shot a great percentage, but it's kept them in the ball game. Their ability to get to the free throw line, and a lot of that is stemming. They're getting a lot of second chance, doing a good job on the board. Whether that's Donald or Knox or Johnson, they're doing a good job crashing the glass.
All right, now let's take a look at our halftime stats brought to you tonight by Warren General Hospital. Exceptional care, exceptionally close at Warren General Hospital.
Yep, again, Warren leading 37-27, 22 points in the first quarter, 15 in the second for the Dragons. And it's Parks Ordway leading the way. He has 19 points, including 5 threes. Again, just a very an excellent offensive half of basketball for Parks Ordway, another way around it. Owen Becker also in double figures for the Dragons with 10. And then we have 2 each for Tommy Nyquist, Cody Vega, Braylon Barnes, and Justin Rich to account for the Dragons' 37 points. For Oil City, 13 points in the first quarter, 14 in the second to account for their 27. It's Cam Van Warmer leading the way with 8, Jedias Johnson with 7, Will McMahon with 5, Ethan Knox with 4, and Connor Highfield with 1. And just to give you an indication on the free throw discrepancy in the first half, Oil City 9 of 18 from the free throw line, Warren 2 of 2.
Well, and again, that they got 18 shots from the free throw line, but only able to knock down 9 of them, 50% from the line in the half. This game could be a lot closer, even if they just knock down, 4 or 5 more of those.
Yeah, you turn a 10-point game into a 5-point game. But yeah, no, they're doing a good job. Again, as I said, crashing the offensive glass, getting to the free throw line. Now it's just a matter of converting them for the Oilers.
All right, with that, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with more of the Potter County Family Campground Halftime Show on D910sports.com.
Welcome to the University of Pittsburgh at Bradford. We're not just any university, because you're not just any student. Just think about what you can accomplish in 4 years. No, scratch that. What can't you accomplish? Everything changes when you love where you learn, where the classes are small and the doors are open. It's hard to explain, but once you're here, you'll see. Ready to discover your path? Come love where you learn at Pitt Bradford.
Hi, this is Brian Hagberg, and I wanted to take a moment and tell you about our new website, yourdailylocal.com. Your Daily Local is your new home for news, sports, and events in Warren County and beyond. Our goal is to cover the people, places, events, and happenings that matter to you in a variety of ways, including writing, video, and audio. And the best part? All of our content is available for free. Head to yourdailylocal.com to get the news you need when you need it.
And we're back with more of the Potter County Family Campground Halftime Show. This is the Potter County Family Campground online at PotterCountyCamping.com. And now let's take a look at our keys to the second half, sponsored by Your Daily Local. Your Daily Local brings you the news you need when you need it at yourdailylocal.com.
Yeah, again, I think we touched on it for Oil City. Again, they're doing a lot of things right. But I'm going to focus on the defensive end. They really need to close out on the shooters, particularly Parks Ordway. Again, it looks like an ocean right now for him. Just every shot is going down. 19 points. Again, a premier shooter. They need to do a better job of closing out on him. And then converting your free throws. Again, doing a great job of getting there. I know I sound like a broken record, but 18 free throw attempts in the half. That's great. You got to, if you want to steal a region win on the road here, you got to shoot better than 50% from the line. So look for that as a couple of keys in the second half for Oil City. And I think for Warren, it's going to be critical to stay out of foul trouble. I think they had 12 fouls as a team in the first half. You saw them rotate a lot of guys in and out. Blum, Vega kind of saddled with a couple of fouls each. That could be something to watch for the Dragons in the second half. And again, that starts by, I think, being a little more disciplined. Boxing out. We saw Ethan Knox a couple times. There was no weak side box out for the Dragons. And he was able to crash the glass there. So look for a better job there from the Dragons as keys for them in the second half.
All right, those are our keys to the second half. Again, sponsored by Your Daily Local, the news you need when you need it at yourdailylocal.com. That'll do it for the Potter County Family Campground Halftime Show. We are just about set to start the third quarter here at the Joseph A. Massey Gymnasium. Again, Warren leading Oil City 37-27. Our third quarter tonight brought to you by Pitt Bradford. Students at Pitt Bradford live and learn on a friendly, inclusive, and welcoming campus where they receive personalized attention and earn the well-respected University of Pittsburgh degree. Apply today at upb.pitt.edu. Pitt Bradford, where students love where they learn. Also want to say thank you to Oil Country Crates. Your products are protection, custom-made crates for shipping and beyond. OilCountryCrates.com and the Oil City Area Education Association for sponsoring tonight's ball game. Oilers will start the second half with the ball. Highfield fires a three right away. Too strong. Rebound tip to Blum. Blum up quickly. Dishes out to Vega. Over to Ordaway for three. Rattles out. Becker on the rebound.
Boy,
Vega trying to get it to Nyquist. Hornbeck poked it away, but Nyquist able to recover.
Even Ordaway's misses. I mean, that one was in and out.
Blum inside to Becker. He's wide open. Can't get the layup, but does get the rebound. Probably could have gone right back up. Instead, dishes out to Blum.
I think Johnson altered that, though.
And Dragons will reset with Nyquist. And Johnson all over Ordaway.
A good defense there from Jadias Johnson.
Nyquist gives off to Vega.
Again, we didn't see a lot of Vega in the first half. Picked up with 2 quick fouls.
Blum goes baseline, lays it up and in.
Same with Blum, and a good start there. First points of the game, actually, for JT Blum, a double-figure score per game on the season.
Johnson with it now. He drives. A little too strong off the glass, but Knox there for the putback. Gets the foul, and a quick one early here for the Dragons.
Yep, and these will be free throws 5 and 6 for Ethan, 6 and 7 for Ethan Knox. He's 0 for 5. So
2 more Tightness to Builders free throws coming for Knox. And he can't get it to go. And Knox just can't get the roll on the second one. Vega comes up with it. And Nyquist will bring the ball up the floor. Dishes off to Becker. Over to Blum. Outside to Nyquist. He drives. Little floater is good for Tommy Nyquist.
Again, Tommy Nyquist didn't really shoot the ball much in the first half. Was more of a distributor and did that very well.
Van Wormer to Knox. Outside to Highfield. Fakes, drives, dishes to Johnson. Johnson inside to Knox. Back out to Highfield. He'll drive again.
Yeah, they're going to get
on the floor.
Ordaway before the shot.
Again, just about 2 minutes into the third quarter here.
Yeah, quickly, Donald checking in for Oil City.
And already 2 fouls against Warren. Knox has it. Gives off to Van Wormer. And Johnson at the illegal screen.
Yep.
And Vega will inbound. We'll pause for a second as Coach Fulmer wants an explanation on the foul. Nyquist dishes off to Blum. Right back to Nyquist. Has Blum wide open. Can't get the alley-oop. Would have been a pretty play. Blum just a little strong off the glass.
A couple times at the rim tonight, the Dragons haven't been able to finish.
Knox with it. Has it poked away by Becker. Goes out of bounds off the Dragons. Hornbeck to Trigger from under his own basket. Gets it inside to Johnson. Johnson drives. Gives back to Hornbeck. Turn around inside to Johnson again. Triple team there. They are not going to let Jadias Johnson beat him. Ball stolen away. Still fighting for it. Johnson comes up with it. Gets it to Van Wormer. And his shot tipped away by Blum right to Knox. Knox can't get it to go. And we're going to get a foul. Looks like that one's going to go on Donald.
Yeah, boy, just the lid on that rim here for Oil City to start the second half.
And we're going to have substitution as Highfield comes in for Knox. And Nyquist goes to his right, has a little bit of a lane, dishes off to Becker, poked away. Hornbeck up with it. Blum back for the rejection again, and Hornbeck was out of bounds when he touched the ball, so it'll go to the Dragons.
That's the third block of the game for JT Blum. Again, just 2 points so far for the senior, but having a big impact on the defensive end.
Nyquist up slowly here. As Dragons do have a 41-27 lead. We approach the midpoint of the Pitt Bradford third quarter. Nyquist
Great
down low to
pass.
Ordaway. Can't get it to go, and a fight for the rebound. Johnson wins it. Hornbeck falls down, and Nyquist up with it. And Nyquist going to draw the foul. And more towels coming out. And Hornbeck just spilled on that play, led to the turnover. They're going to wait to shoot these free throws as they get the wet spot cleaned up on the gym floor. Looks like they've got it squared away, so Nyquist will step to the line. Looking to build on the lead with a pair of Ty Nesta Builders free throws. And Nyquist gets the first.
Braylon Barnes checking in for Warren. He'll replace Owen Becker.
Second shot for Nyquist is good. 16-point lead now for Warren.
Have a little bit of danger time here for Oil City. They need a bucket.
Johnson gives out to Hornbeck. Hornbeck finds Van Wormer, dishes off to Highfield. Back to Hornbeck. Johnson, a little bit of space, splits the defense, puts it up, but can't get it to go. Blum back quickly, has Ordaway with him, dishes off to Ordaway. Ordaway's floater is good.
The lead now, the largest of the game for the Dragons at 18.
We are past the midpoint of the Pitt Bradford third quarter. Hornbeck has it poked away. Blum comes up with it. Nyquist finds Vega wide open for the layup. And Oil City going to take a timeout. That's a 30-second Oilawine Financial Group timeout. One of the Oil City coaches not happy with the officials, having a bit of a discussion there. And you can take a timeout to make sure you stay on course to reach your goals with the Oilawine Financial Group. Visit them online at Oilawine.com. Andy, the Oilers just haven't been able to get the finish here in the second half.
Yeah, again, we're midway through. Such an offensively focused game in the first half, and here we are just past the midway point of the third quarter, and Oil City hasn't scored, which is shocking to me. 10-0 run here for the Dragons to start the third. And you talk about those first couple minutes of the half being critical. Well, it could have gone to single digits, but instead it's gone the other direction, and now all of a sudden it's a 20-point game.
Oilers will inbound here. Will be Van Wormer to bring it up the floor. Goes off to Donald. Over to Highfield. And like you said, Andy, Oilers just need to get a bucket of any kind here. Donald with it. Goes baseline. Kicks out for Highfield. Tipped away by Ordaway, but back to Highfield, who's just short. And Nyquist up with it. Gives to Barnes. Dishes back out to Nyquist for three. Can't get it to go, but Vega's there on the rebound.
They're going to get him for a push-off. Yep.
Van Wormer again. Now dishes off to Hornbeck. And Nyquist going to get called for the reach-in.
Then that's team foul number 4 on Warren.
And we're going to see Rich and Burdine for Blum and Ordaway. Hornbeck to trigger. Gets it into Highfield. Thought about the three. Instead goes inside to Donald, who's guarded closely by Barnes. Couldn't get the shot to go. Bedine up with it. Hornbeck pokes it away from behind. Up to Donald. Can't get the layup to go. Bedine on the rebound, and that's just what it's been for the Oilers in the second half. Barnes blocked away by Hornbeck, but he gets called for the foul.
Yep, again, that's just the story of the third quarter for Oil City. You know, an open layup for Donald, and just couldn't convert.
Barnes to the line. Will shoot a pair. He gets the first.
As checking in for Oil City will be Will McMahon.
Barnes' second shot rattles out. McMahon there for the rebound. Hornbeck over to Highfield. Going to take a three. Can't get it to go. Short again. Gets his own rebound. Is blocked away by Burdine. Nyquist up with it. Contact. No call. Vega on the rebound. He can't get the putback. Gets his own rebound again. Out to Rich. Over to Barnes. And Dragons will reset.
Boy, a couple guys go down there. Barnes and Johnson.
In the middle. Rich called for the travel.
He had to shuffle his feet there before he took the shot.
Again, letting some contact go here.
Yeah, I was going to say Johnson and Barnes both hit the deck there.
As Van Warmer checks back in, we give Hornbeck a breather. Van Warmer will bring it up. Gives off to Highfield. McMahon over to Van Warmer. Drives. Puts it up. Can't get it to go. Burdine up to Barnes. Behind the back to Rich, and Johnson went down again.
Yeah, we've seen some condensation there. I wonder if that's some wet spot maybe on the floor.
Burdine fakes a three. Floater, good.
And you see he went to his offhand there. That was an impressive move from Brady Burdine.
Van Warmer drives, dishes to Highfield. Inside to Johnson. Johnson, turnaround inside to Donald, lays it up and in.
There we go.
Big bucket. Oilers needed that one. And they are going to stop and wipe some of that condensation that you mentioned, Andy.
Yep, again, just the issue tonight. It's warm in the gym. You know, this is a fast-paced game.
A near capacity crowd in here as well, and that always contributes to it in some ways. But again, we're at the 1:15 point of the Pitt Bradford third quarter, and Oil City just got its first points in the second half.
Yep, again, and they've had opportunities. Just sometimes you get into those offensive funks where even if you get the good looks, they're not falling, and that's what's happened to Oil City here in the third quarter.
So it will be Warren's ball.
Now, having said that, the Warren defense has been pretty good as well.
And conversely, the Dragons have been able to take advantage and knock some big shots down.
Absolutely.
Justice Green is checked back in for the Dragons. Burdine puts it up, can't get it to go, but he'll head to the line for two.
Again, Warren getting to the free throw line a little more here in the third quarter.
5 team fouls now on Oil City. 4 for Warren. Burdine connects on the first. And hits the second. 2-for-2 trip there for Brady Burdine as we hit the final minute of the Pitt Bradford third quarter. Van Warmer, deep three. Knocks it down. Icy Ink three-pointer for Cam Van Warmer. Barnes gives off to Rich. Poked away by Donald, but going to get called for the reach in.
Getting Van Warmer into double figures with 11, the first Oiler to reach that mark.
As we've got to retrieve the ball, went all the way down to the other end of the floor. It will be Burdine to trigger. Gets it into Nyquist. Nyquist with a lane. Puts it up. Can't get it to go. Barnes skies in for the rebound. And draws the foul.
Yeah, Braylon Barnes, Justin Rich, Brady Burdine, all giving Warren good minutes off the bench tonight.
Barnes to the line for a pair. And he gets the first.
Johnson will check back in for Oil City, who will replace Donald.
Second shot upcoming for Barnes. Is good.
Barnes now 3 of 4 from the line.
Under 30 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Hornbeck to Johnson. They pull it back out for Van Warmer. Tries to go up.
Ooh, and he went down hard, too. Pop back up. That's good to see.
And Van Warmer going to go to the line for 2. Is good on the first. And hits the second. So a 2-for-2 trip there from Cam Van Warmer. And we see some pressure defense here from the Oilers. Nyquist drives, kicks out. Stolen away by Van Warmer.
Great play.
Up to McMahon, has some trouble with it. Kicks it off to Hornbeck for 3. Off the glass, can't get it to go. And we head to the fourth quarter. Warren with a 20-point advantage over Oil City. We'll be right back. This is Allegheny Grill High School basketball on D910sports.com.
Hi, this is Joe Bees, the host of the BI Sports Podcast. Do you love uncensored looks into all things sports? If you said yes, then this is the podcast for you. The BI Sports Podcast features a number of topics including current events, sports history, sports betting, a look into the darker stories in sports, and much more. The BI Sports Podcast is available on iTunes, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, and many more. You can also search the BI Sports Podcast on Facebook, where you can interact with other listeners as well as myself. Don't wait. Tune on into the weekly episodes today.
Elwood National Forge, with locations in Irvin, Warren, and Corry, has been a proud employer in Warren County for nearly 20 years and continues to be an active partner in the Warren County community. Elwood National Forge wants to wish the Eagles, Knights, and Dragons the best of luck on the court, in the pool, on the mat, and most importantly, in the classroom this season.
We're back here just for the start of the fourth quarter. Dragons will start with the ball, leading by 20 over Oil City in this District 10 Region 5 matchup. Brian Hagberg and Andy Close with you here in the Park Avenue Motorcar broadcast booth at Warren Area High School.
Jack Darling, number 4, into the game for the Dragons for the first time.
Blum kicks out to Vega. He'll drive. Out to Jack Darling. Loses it. Hornbeck up with it. And Hornbeck, again, can't get the roll. And Ordaway comes down with the rebound. Hornbeck again on the steal. This time gets the layup.
Brady Burdine running point for Warren as Nyquist gets a breather.
Blum with it. Tries to dish off to Burdine.
Sloppy start here to the fourth quarter for Warren.
Yeah, as Nyquist will come back in.
That was a short breather for Nyquist.
Our fourth quarter tonight brought to you by the Laurel Eye Clinic. The Laurel Eye Clinic, a better vision for you. Visit them online at laureleye.com. And Hornbeck looking for a foul. Looked like he got on top of Nyquist's foot.
Yeah, I was going to say just lost his footing there.
Nyquist drives, dishes out to Vega, fires a three, hits it, an icy ink three-pointer for Cody Vega. Johnson with it, dishes off to Knox. And Knox finds Van Wormer, puts it up and in.
Oh, 2 more for Cam Van Wormer. He now has 13 points.
Vega over to Burdine. And Burdine lays it up and in.
Yeah, but that's a strength of his game, driving and getting to the rim.
Van Wormer for three. Can't get it to go. Vegas sky high for the rebound. Nyquist to Ordaway to Burdine. Tries to drive on Johnson. Splits the defense. Kicks it out to Nyquist. Nyquist. Short range jumper is no good. And Johnson knocks the rebound out of bounds.
Bryce Blair checking back to the game for Warren. Donald and McMahon checking back in for Oil City.
That's number 20, John Hargenrader.
Oh, my bad.
Nyquist will trigger the inbound. Gets it to Ordaway. We've got a whistle. Warren coach Jeff Burdine calling a timeout. That is a full timeout, so we're going to take it with him. We'll be right back for more of the fourth quarter.
Welcome to the University of Pittsburgh at Bradford. We're not just any university, because you're not just any student. Just think about what you can accomplish in 4 years. No, scratch that. What can't you accomplish? Everything changes when you love where you learn, where the classes are small and the doors are open. It's hard to explain, but once you're here, you'll see. Ready to discover your path? Come love where you learn at Pitt Bradford.
And we're back here. 5:35 to go, fourth quarter. Warren leading Oil City 59-38. Again, our fourth quarter brought to you by the Laurel Eye Clinic, a better vision for you. Visit them online at laureleye.com. Also want to say thank you to Warren General Hospital. Exceptional care, exceptionally close. Oil Country Crates, your products are protection. Custom-made crates for shipping and beyond. OilCountryCrates.com. The Oil City Area Education Association, Park Avenue Motor Car, Warren Tire Center, and your daily local. Thank you for helping us bring you all tonight's broadcast. It will be Burdine to inbound for Warren. Gives it to Nyquist. Just beyond the timeline there. Nyquist dishes back off to Burdine. Now for Ordaway.
Ordaway thought about it.
Every time he gets it there, he wants that shot. And Nyquist tries to make a move there.
Nyquist was looking for someone to pass to. I think there's no one there.
And Knox with a little stutter step. Not going to get it, but he'll head back to the line. Frequent visitor to the free throw line tonight.
Yes, he has been.
These are free throws 8 and 9. And he gets the first one, his first made free throw of the night.
Blum comes in replacing Ordaway, and checking back in for Oil City is Hornbeck, replacing Van Wormer.
Second shot upcoming for Knox. Short on that one, and rebound ends up with Nyquist. Gives off to Darling. Bryce Blair also checked back in as Blum has it down low. And Blum's going to draw a foul on Hargenrader.
This will be a 1-on-1 for JT Blum.
First shot up and in. Gets the Dragons to 60 points. A plateau that Oil City had been reaching as of late. Second shot from Blum rattles out, and then Donald gets the rebound. Knox to Hornbeck. Johnson, stutter step and drive. Shot altered by Blum, knocks on the rebound, and he's going to go back to the free throw line.
Knox has a great motor, man. That kid is always moving.
Well, you don't rush for 400 yards in a single football game if you're not able to keep that motor running.
True.
First shot from Knox is in. As we see McMahon and Van Wormer check back in for the Oilers. And the second shot from Knox rattles out. Blair on the rebound. Gives to Nyquist. 4.5 to play here in the Lorelei Clinic fourth quarter. Blum to Blair to Burdine. To Darling.
Yep, that pass just a little off the mark there from Burdine.
Hornbeck will bring it up for Oil City. Gives to Van Wormer. Johnson spins, draws a foul. And Blum arguing his case that he went straight up. The official says no. And Johnson goes to the line for a pair of Ty Nesta Builders free throws. He hits the first.
First point of the second half for Johnson.
As we see Highfield back in the game for the Oilers. And Johnson gets the second. Nyquist over to Blum. Out to Blair. Back to Nyquist in the corner. Deep three. Rims out. Blum comes away with the rebound. Puts it up. Can't get it to go. And Johnson gets the rebound for Oil City. Hornbeck splits the defense and lays it in.
Hornbeck with 4.
3.5 to go here in the Lorelei Clinic fourth quarter. Blum drives, dishes off to Blair, puts it off the glass.
And Bryce Blair gets into the scoring column.
18-point lead now for the Dragons over the Oilers. McMahon to Van Wormer, inside to Johnson. Spins, puts it up, draws a foul.
Yeah, very nice move there from Johnson.
Johnson back to the line to shoot 2. Good on the first.
Now into double figures with 10 points is Judaius Johnson.
Rich and Barnes in for the Dragons. Number 11, James Henry, checks in for the first time for Oil City. And Johnson's second shot is good as well.
Johnson 7 of 8 from the free throw line.
Nyquist gives off to Rich. Inside the Blum, puts it up and in. And Nyquist pokes it away from Hornbeck. He steals and can't get the layup, but Barnes is there for the rebound. Gives it to Blair, back to Barnes. He'll bring it up and let Warren run its half-court offense. Inside to Rich, kicks right back out to Blair and back to Blum. Nyquist inside to Blair. Blair too strong. Hornbeck on the rebound. And nearly stolen away by Nyquist. McMahon blocked away by Blum, who saves it to Rich.
Block number 4 for Blum.
Up to Barnes, who lays it up, but too strong. He's trying to get away from Hornbeck. We reach the 2-minute mark here of the fourth quarter. Henry for 3 is well short. And we're going to get a timeout for some substitutions. That is a 30-second Olawine Financial Group timeout.
And again, Warren went on that 10-0 run to start the second half, and Oil City trying to play catch up ever since, just unable to do so. Very impressive second half here for the Dragons.
You're not going to win a whole lot of ball games when you go 6 minutes, 45 seconds.
Well, and that was key too. That was key. And Oil City had some looks that they were just unable to convert. And you're going to have nights like that, especially the meat grinder that this region is on the road. It happens.
And this will put Warren squarely in the third position in Region 5, right behind Fairview and Harbor Creek. And they will hold the season tiebreaker over Oil City with a pair of wins. And Blair is going to inbound here for the Dragons. Gives it to, that's Connor Hoffman, number 33. Justice Green also on the floor. Barnes to Rich. Drives. Lays it in.
Nice move there from Rich. Holy cow.
Hargenrader with it for the Oilers now. Nearly poked away by Hoffman, and Hargenrader is going to draw the foul.
We go on Hoffman.
Hargenrader are going to go to the line and shoot two. Oilers are in the double bonus. He gets the first. And on again, Andy, just go back to that 50% shooting from the free throw line in the first half. Can't get the second to fall there from Hargenrader. Hoffman with it. But could have been all the difference between a 10-point deficit and something under 5. Hoffman inside. Out to Rich. Thought about the three and is going to get called for the travel instead. Dragons not looking to run it up here. Rich didn't want to take the three. McMahon, he'll take a deep three off the rim. Rich gets the rebound. Under a minute to play. Hoffman to Barnes. And Blair. Back to Hoffman. Justice Green swings quickly to Barnes. Rich drives, puts it up, and he's going to head to the line. First shot from Justin Rich is up and in. And Rich gets the second. And it's number 5, Gavin Stevens with it for the Oilers. Gives it off to Hargenrader. Henry poked away by Barnes. Final 30 seconds of this one. Hargenrader will bring it up over to McMahon. Again, deep three. Can't get it to go. Rebound poked out of bounds by Justice Green. So the Oilers will keep. Stevens will inbound. Gets it inside to Henry. Out to number 4, Matt Ames. Can't get it to go. Green on the rebound. As Hoffman will slowly bring it up the floor in the final 10 seconds. And we are going to go final here. Warren with a big region win on its home court, 68-47 over Oil City. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back with the Elwood National Forge post-game show. This is Allegheny Grill High School basketball on D910sports.com.
Elwood National Forge, with locations in Irvin, Warren, and Corry, has been a proud employer in Warren County for nearly 20 years and continues to be an active partner in the Warren County community. Elwood National Forge wants to wish the Eagles, Knights, and Dragons the best of luck on the court, in the pool, on the mat, and most importantly, in the classroom this season.
Hi, Chris Rossetti here from D9and10sports.com. I wanted to take a second to tell you about one of the best restaurants in all of Western Pennsylvania, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA. With indoor and outdoor dining, you can enjoy prime rib all weekend long, or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg is the place to be. As they like to say, you come for the food and you stay for the view. Reserve your table today at AlleghenyGrill.com. Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery, located at 2043 Pennsylvania Avenue East in Warren. We offer screen printing and embroidery on apparel, as well as graphic design, web design, photography, and custom frames, and specialize in youth fundraisers. We also offer photography services and custom frames. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyink.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy.
Are you looking for a great place to relax and enjoy the fresh mountain air of the Susquehannock State Forest in the Allegheny Mountains? Then the Potter County Campground is the place for you. Your outdoor adventure starts at the Potter County Campground with family and friends. The Potter County Campground can accommodate all your camping needs. Whether you camp in a tent, RV, or one of their camping cabins, they have a camping experience for you. Open year-round, the 44-acre Potter County Campground is located in the heart of Potter County, God's country. Check them out online at pottercountycamping.com. With locations in Shippenville and Tonesta, Tonesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tonesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tonestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
And we are here with the Elwood National Forge post-game show. Elwood National Forge, with locations in Irvin, Warren, and Corey, has been a proud employer in Warren County for nearly 20 years and continues to be an active partner in the Warren County community. To learn more, visit ElwoodNationalForge.com. Just finished up a District 10 Region 5 matchup here where Warren held serve on its home court, a 68-47 winner over Oil City in a rematch of a game that actually went to overtime back in Oil City a couple of weeks ago. And the Dragons defense held to its game plan, Andy, and really limited what Judaius Johnson was able to do offensively for the Oilers.
Yeah, Judaius Johnson did end up getting into double figures with 11 points, but they were hard-earned. They were not easy. He really had to got to the line 8 times, 7-8 from the line. But, yeah, and that's a credit to Warren's defense. I think after Judaius had, like you said, had 26 points down there, that was really a focal point for Warren's defense. I thought overall, collectively, a good effort on the defensive end from Warren tonight.
And, again, they start the second half with a 10-0 run, hold the Oilers scoreless for the first 6:45 of the third quarter, and able to turn a 10-point halftime lead into a 20-point blowout win, really.
Yeah, you talk about coming out those first couple minutes of the second half, so critical, and that's when Warren went on the run. Like you said, if it goes the other way, if it's a 10-0 run the other way, it's a tie game. But it's a 10-0 run in Warren's favor, and they blow the game open. And really, that was all she wrote. Oil City, when you get down like that, and we've seen it on both ends this year, when you get down like that against a good team, it's so hard to try and come back because you expend so much energy trying to do so. And so really those first few minutes of the second half, when Warren went on that run, Oil City kind of had a lid on the basket there a little bit. So it really went the way of the Dragons there, I should say.
Yeah, I mean, solid defense there for Warren, but Oil City had some good looks. Were able to get to the rim a few times, and for whatever reason, in the early going of the second half, just couldn't finish.
Yeah, and again, as I said during the game, sometimes that happens. Sometimes that happens on the road in region. Against a team you're familiar with, those shots just that you normally make, you don't make. And sometimes the game can be complicated, but sometimes the game can be really simple too. And I'm sure you talk to the guys over at Oil City, they would like to have some of those shots back, those shots that normally make. But but it is what it is. You learn from it and you move on.
All right, now let's take a look at our final stats brought to you again tonight by Warren General Hospital. Exceptional care, exceptionally close at Warren General Hospital.
Yeah, again for Warren, final score 68-47, 22 points in the first quarter, 15 in the second, 17 in the third, and 14 in the fourth for the Dragons. It was Parks Ordway leading the way, 21 points, 19 of which came in the first half. And there's Parks. He'll be joining us momentarily. Owen Becker with 10, Tommy Nyquist with 6, Brady Burdine with 6, Cody Vega with 7, Braylon Barnes with 5, Justin Rich with 6, and Bryce Blair with 2. As a total of, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different Dragons make their way into the scoring column. For Oil City, 13 points in the first, 14 in the second, 7 in the third, and 13 in the fourth. It was Cam Van Warmer leading the way for Oil City with 15 points, Jedias Johnson with 11, Ethan Knox with 6, Will McMahon with 5, Jake Hornbeck and Saeed Donald with 4, and Hargan Raider with 1 for the Oilers.
All right, again, those were our final game stats brought to you by Warren General Hospital. Exceptional care, exceptionally close. We're going to take a 30-second break and be right back with our Icy Ink Player of the Game.
Throughout West Central Pennsylvania, people are losing their glasses. Well, they haven't really lost them. They just don't need them anymore. Thanks to the amazing LASIK surgeons at Laurel Eye Clinic. Call Laurel Eye Clinic and schedule your free consultation.
Have a fender bender? We can mender at Park Avenue Motor Car. Bring your vehicle to Ron and the crew at Park Avenue Motor Car, 7 South Carver Street in Warren, or call 814-726-9728. Park Avenue Motor Car, proudly serving Warren County for 30 years.
Back here on the Elwood National Forge post-game show, and we are being joined by our Icy Ink Player of the Game, Warren's Parks Ordway. 20-point night for you here tonight, Parks. First of all, congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
Really hot hand in the first half there, had 5 3-pointers. As a shooter, when you get those first couple to fall, do you really feel like you're just going to be your night from that point?
Yeah. When you're letting them fly in warm-ups and you're making them then, and then you go in the game and you get the same opportunities, you feel like you're wide open and you keep shooting, keep making them, and confidence keeps going up.
This was a team that you guys had played a few weeks ago down at their place, ends up going to overtime. You guys come away with a 3-point win. Jedias Johnson had 26 points in that game down there. What was your defensive strategy tonight going into this game to try to keep him off the score sheet?
Just play harder, play together on defense, know where we can help from and who can help, and just keep them off the boards and keep them from getting easy looks.
You guys come into this game, had a couple tough region losses with Fairview and Harbor Creek. How important was it for you guys to come away with a win here tonight?
It was definitely important, get our confidence back up. We got 2 more region games next week, so we got to feel good going into the playoffs.
And again, you guys come into this game, you've got some balanced scoring all around. Obviously you had a big night. JT Blum didn't have its big night on the score sheet, but came up with some really critical blocks. What have you guys seen as the season's gone on when guys maybe aren't scoring that they're stepping up defensively that's allowed you to be successful?
Say anybody isn't having a big game on the offensive end of the floor, but we're all hyping each other up. We're telling each other, hey, great job, keep doing what you're doing, and that just helps us do what we do.
Got into some foul trouble in the first half. They were in the bonus by the end of the first quarter. Is that something you guys talked about at halftime to try to limit the foul opportunities you're getting?
Yeah, we definitely got an earful from coach in there about staying in front of them, not hacking when they're at the hoop, contesting their shots well, and I feel like we did a way better job of that in the second half and kept the fouls down a little bit.
And what adjustments did you make defensively? I mean, you hold them scoreless for nearly the first 7 minutes of the third quarter. What adjustments did you make defensively at halftime?
Well, just that earful we got from coach was really just brought a lot of intensity to our guys, and we brought that out of the locker room into the second half, and we got up big early and stayed that way.
You mentioned you got a couple more big region games coming up. How do you carry the momentum from this win forward?
We're definitely feeling good after this one, and we're having our senior night Tuesday, so feeling good about that. And then going to Fort LaBeouf, long trip, but we feel like we can come away with a win there too.
All right, our Icy Ink Player of the Game, Warren's Parks Ordway. Parks, thank you so much for stopping by. And congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, we'll get Andy hooked back up here, and again, thanks to to Parks for stopping by with us. Coming off a 68-47 win over Oil City. Again, a big District 10 Region 5 win for the Dragons as they head into the final week of the regular season, move into sole possession of third place in the region.
Yeah, again, we talked about it before the game. This was a big game. Warren won in overtime down there. I thought, really complete performance from the Dragons here tonight, offensively, defensively. On the Oil City end, it's tough. It's tough to come in this at the top of this region. As I talked about with both coaches before the game, it is tough to come in on the road against a Warren, a Fairview, a Harbor Creek. Oil City's done a pretty good job of defending its home court this year. Yes, it hurts maybe in terms of your placement in the region in terms of seeding for the playoffs, but this is still a good Oil City basketball team. Make no bones about it.
Well, like you touched on in the pregame, a very young Oil City team, maybe a year ahead of where people thought they would be at this point in their progression.
Yep, and Judias Johnson been a great senior leader for them, the only senior really. And the youth can show at times, and I think that's to be expected. But again, these guys have grown up a lot over the course of the season and played some really good basketball. And again, Warren did a great job of defending its home court tonight. I thought it played well from start to finish.
All right, again, want to say thank you to our sponsors, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, where you come for the food and stay for the view. Call today, place an order by gift card, 724-659-5701. Freedom Investment Management Group, freedomwealthcoach.com. Park Avenue Motor Car, 814-726-9728. Warren Tire Center, warrentirecenter.com. Roll the Wine Financial Group. Your Daily Local, yourdailylocal.com. Icy Ink in Warren, Hunter Station Golf Club, the Potter County Family Campground, Pitt Bradford, the Laurel Eye Clinic, Elwood National Forge, Warren General Hospital, Oil Country Crates, and the Oil City Area Education Association. Thank you all so much for allowing us to bring you tonight's broadcast. And before we head home, Andy, any final thoughts on this one?
Yeah, again, hey, we got a week to go before the playoffs, right? These are going to be two playoff teams, and really looking forward, not only to the final week of the regular season, but what's to follow as well. And again, I thought Warren did a great job of coming in and dictating tempo early in this one and taking care of business. And but again, both teams going to be playoff bound, and certainly looking forward to that.
All right, again, your final here from Warren Area High School. The Dragons hold serve on their home court, 68-47 winners over the Oil City Oilers. For Andy Close, this is Brian Hagberg saying thank you, everyone, for watching, and have a great Super Bowl weekend.